Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today, book Not Talking from 1991. So let's get started. Scooter said baby Skeeter one spring morning, "Come and play jump and bump with me." "I don't want to play jump and bump now," said Scooter, not looking up from his computer screen. "I want to play this computer game." "But I want you to play with me," insisted Skeeter. "But I'm doing something," replied Scooter, "and I don't like that game anyhow." "You are too boring," said Skeeter. "You are too bossy," said Scooter. "That does it," said Skeeter. "Having a twin brother is no fun. I'm going to pretend I don't even know you. I'm going to pretend I'm an only child." "Fine," said Scooter. "I'm going to pretend I don't know you either." "I'm not going to play with you," said Skeeter. "I'm not even going to talk to you," said Scooter. "Fine," said Skeeter. "I won't talk to you either." And since there's no more to say, Skeeter turned away. Pretty soon, Skeeter had talked Fozzie and Elmo into playing jump and bump with her, and they was running around the nursery like mad. Every once in a while, Skeeter would look over at Scooter. She thought to herself. "How did I ever get stuck with a brother like him, anyway? He doesn't even look like me." Now and then, Scooter would glance up from his computer to look at Skeeter. "She's the bossiest person in the world," he thought. "How did I ever get stuck with her anyway?" That afternoon, baby Piggy had a tea party and invited both Scooter and Skeeter. Since they didn't want to be impolite to Piggy, they both came, but it was a little difficult. "Piggy," said Skeeter, "would you ask Scooter to pass me a spoon, please?" "Why don't you ask him yourself?" asked Piggy. "I'm not talking to him," Skeeter whispered back. They ate their bread and jam politely in silence for a few minutes. "Piggy," said Scooter, "would you please tell Skeeter her napkin is on the floor?" "This is ridiculous," said Piggy. "Why don't you both just say you're sorry and get it over with?" "Because," said Skeeter, "we're not talking, that's why." Piggy sighed. Just before dinner, Skeeter was curled up in a chair looking at a big book and trying not to look at Scooter, whom she was actually beginning to miss. Scooter was working at his computer, trying not to look at Skeeter. Skeeter finished looking at the big book and climbed up to put it back on the shelf and took another one. The big book was heavy, though, and she didn't push it in all the way. Scooter noticed the book sticking out above Skeeter's head. If he wasn't talking, if he was talking to Skeeter, of course he'd have said, "Skeeter, you ought to push that book back," but he wasn't talking to her. Then something happened. Elmo thumped right past Skeeter on a pogo stick, and thumping shook the floor, and it was just enough to make the book shake loose and start to fall. And in that split second, Scooter knew that his sister was the most important person in the world to him. And if she got hurt, he felt just awful. Skeeter called Scooter Duck. Luckily, Skeeter was a fast moving. She jumped up, and the book landed right where her head had been in a second before. "Thanks, Scooter," she said. "You saved me." Then she stared. "Scooter," she said, "you are talking to me." "Of course I'm talking to you," said Scooter. "And you're talking to me, too. It's crazy for us not to talk to each other. You're my sister, and I love you, too, even if you are a brat sometimes. And I love you, too, a boring, even if you're boring sometimes," said Skeeter. "I'll never stop talking to you again." And she didn't. And that was Not Talking from 1991. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.